Bhagwan Ram, we call him Paramatma. But do you know, he had undergone a severe depression at the age of 16. He wandered all around and he kept inside house, locked himself. Then his parents got worried because he was becoming pale every day. So, because they were initiated, they had a Guru, Vasishtha, who was the Guru of Dashrath. So he went to the Guru. What has happened to the King Ram? Because Sanatana Dharma is based on Sanatan Guru-Shishya Parampara, not the other way around. So if parents are not initiated, with what face they will tell their children, you get initiated, you become spiritual. This is our tradition. When we call this Guru Purnima, there are two words, Guru and Purnima. If we begin to go with history, which is his subject, I am not a teacher, he is. Guru is always Adhyatmik. Then comes a Dharma Shikshak, then Shiksha, those who are teaching subjects. So Guru's role is only to, there are three categories in Gurus, which can be the same person, which we call Param Guru, Samarth Guru or Sadguru. There is a difference. So this Guru Parampara, why we are saying Guru Purnima, that Guru alone is the giver of liberation. What is liberation? We think it is something after we pass away. No. In our tradition, it is while we are alive, then only we become living moksha. Then only we become capable of doing good in the society. Till then you will be carried away by other relationships. Your circles will be small, radius. Suppose somebody is working for himself or herself or that self. Somebody is working for a small family, 2 children, or that somebody little bit bigger family. But who is working for Vasudha Kutumbakam? But that has to go gradually. So first comes Siksha. So Guru Purnima is where Bhagwan Vyas was born this day, and he started composing his Mahabharata also this day, and later on very many came. But not going to that detail, I am trying my best that how into the smallest amount we can receive the maximum. This country, whatever you call Bharat, Bharat Khande, Bharat Varsh, Ityadi Namna, people are Dharma Pran. Common people are Dharma Pran. They trust one another. And that is what has kept our culture alive. This place has to be known for creating love and kush. But love and kush cannot come without Ram and Sita. So SahajSmritiYog Darpan Ashram has taken that already since 2002 we had started in Delhi. Then came Darpan Foundation in 2018. Then came Ashram. So there we say if family is not spiritual, then how come they, with what face they will tell their children that you become spiritual? So first, parents have to be spiritual, because that is our strength, as Dr. Saha very well put. Now, why we have come? There is a debate. Some people say 1,000 years, which he has very clearly refuted. No 1,000 years. It is myth, busted. So whatever, at least in pockets, we have some subjugation. That's all I can concede. In pockets, we have some pockets, British came, some pockets, Mughals came, but it was never controlled by any outsider, whole country, any point of time. We lived our life. So what has gone wrong? That we are now feeling, when we are free, so-called free, we are feeling more subjugated mentally. Because only one problem. This question has come to me from very many quarters. Only one. Guru Parampara chheen ho gayi. The downfall of Guru Shishya Parampara has led to this. Because Sanatana Dharma is based on Sanatan Guru-Shishya Parampara, not the other way around. It is only after Guru Shishya Parampara that Sanatan Parampara or Sanatan Dharma can stay. So if parents are not initiated, with what face they will tell their children, you get initiated, you become spiritual. So we have to create Ram and Sita, Shiva and Parvati, and they have to create Lava Kush and Kartikeyan and Ganesh. So this is what is missing in the world. So that is why I am saying this is historic event in which you people are witness. You are creating destiny of the globe. You are witness to creating the destiny of the globe. Because whatever for 12 years I have been giving as satsang, exactly same thing he is speaking. Then I was smiling with how this is happening. And that is how, if I was not walking, because always I felt, this is what it is, ki savay bhoom Gopal ki. This whole land belongs to Gopal. Then another is Sampati Sav Rahupati ke ahi. The whole land belongs to the Rahupati, that is Ram. So if I have to do something, why I need to be hesitant? Any house I can move on, I have to do this. You have to come with me. I am not doing it for myself, I am doing for the whole globe. Why will they say no? I have 100% confidence, whosoever I speak, you do this, they will do. And they have been doing. And without not knowing. I am saying I am unknown, they don't know even my language. Just like that. Everywhere it happens like this. Because when your heart is clean, and that is the beginning. So I'll tell you two small stories. Why? So that it goes very well in your head and heart, that without parents becoming spiritual, they have no right to tell their children to become spiritual. And that is how. See, two examples I'll give. Bhagwan Ram, we call him Paramatma. But do you know, he had undergone a severe depression at the age of 16. He wandered all around and he kept inside house, locked himself. Then his parents got worried because he was becoming pale every day. So, because they were initiated, they had a guru, where the very premises you are sitting, Vasishtha, this is the name, this place you are sitting, this is Vasishtha ashram. So, same Vasishtha was the guru of Dashrath. So, he went to the guru. What has happened to the King Ram? He said, yes, he is now looking for his meaning in life, what for he is here. So, then they sat, and the whole discourse happened, Rama's questions and Vasishtha's answer. That is how the Yoga Vasishtha came. That is called Param Yoga also. Another example. Gautam Buddha. They did the reverse story. Because parents wanted to hide their child from all what is happening in the world, they kept him in palace that he should not know what is the world. So he also suffered, but his evolution happened in a different way. So today he is not for knowledge, but just for the opposite thing, that all the Buddhists, they say whether Atma is there or not, they doubt, because there was no Guru Parampara. Though they don't know if they are following Buddha, anyway you are considering him Guru. So there is no way, but they are so deluded that they cannot understand their own illusion. Today people say, so many, go to the intellectual, they say, oh, Krishnamurti said Guru is not needed. You are saying, no, Krishnamurti said, you are considering him Guru. Why are you anyway quoting him? So two different set I am saying about parents. Because his parents was different, so they could not take him to the Guru. Though Buddha went to so many Gurus, and he was very ardent seeker. So wherever he was going, he used to absorb total. So such cases used to happen that Gurus themselves used to say, please, I have given you whatever I have, now move on. So he could not find the capable master. Though there is a story, another story, because that will become controversial. He had a Guru. His name was Sanjay, but very few people know that. So that he got that idea. What the Buddha declared, Sansar Dukh hai, world is sorrow. And what Ram represent? So Sukhdham Ram Asanam. He says this is full of happiness. This world is full of happiness. This is bliss. It is Satchidanandam. And Shiva is telling when he is looking at Ram while he was most miserable, looking for his Sita. Then he says he is going the abode of happiness, Satchidananda. Because they could see. Those who have eyes, they see differently. So Guru has that eye. In his eyes, we are always liberated. The moment we see eye to eye in him, what is his drishti, if we can become one. then we will see how we are liberated. That is how in every guru-disciple relationship this happened. But it is our duty to recognize our guru. Nobody on this earth can say that I am guru. If somebody is saying that he or she or they nowadays saying I am guru, then run away from that person. He definitely is not. Because this is the maryada. Nobody can say. That's like people can't say I know the Brahman. They say if somebody says I know the Brahman, know for sure that he doesn't know the Brahman. So these are cryptic sentences come out of realization. So our tradition is, in this land I have given, abhi Sant Sansad happened. How I published a book called SahajSmritiYog. There I give 18 points that these are the points where people are stressed. These needs to be cleared. So clarity is the thing which is lacking. So 2-3 points I will tell. First, there is no person who is guru, but without a person making guru, there is no liberation. So you have to understand between the lines what is there. Another thing is, here we say two things. My आराध्यास as Indian women, भारतीय नारी और विश्व के बच्चे, ये मेरे आराध्य हैं. Why it is so? I give you 3 names. Because their commitment is unparalleled. Their devotion is unparalleled. If they shake, then the whole world will shake. My hope they are. Because if they have children, then they will be shaped differently. If they become westernized, then it will be difficult to inculcate values. So we say Gauri, Guru, Gita, Gayatri, ityadi. So these are our founding pillars on which this culture is going and which whole world needs. Now the challenge today is in education, because you as a parents, I want those who are parents, they should come here and experience how their children are going to be groomed. So you want 2 things, whether my child will be employed, whether he will be happy afterwards. So you want to create an ecosystem in the name of economy also, in the name of economy based on ecology also, in every term. So that comes from the dharmic principles. If you give your narrative a strong most way, your narrative has to be strong most because it is eternal narrative. From anywhere you can become it is endless. Your story is strong most in the globe. Still you are listening to others' story. If somebody says caste is bad, you begin to listen to them. You listen to your own people, your own seers, how they are seeing is jati means jahan aapne janm liya, jati means to birth. So this is a different story. There are very many things into it. So here I am again saying this, that Bhartiya Nari or Vishwa ke Bachche. These are the hope for the world. And what is the way out? Going through Guru Parampara. So that you become spiritual, then your children will go in that direction. So this, how to make it happen? It is a little challenging. So there are certain things that new curriculum has to be introduced according to the modern times. So as parents, you have to come forward as stakeholders. So when you come as a stakeholder, then you also become part of deciding, discuss, yes, this is going to be because you are in different fields. So all this fear which is being generated about AI and all, you are the best AI. Do you know this? This is all artificial. We are sitting somewhere, something else is inside us, which we call soul, Atma. So from Buddhists downwards, they have been killing our Atma Vishwas. While we are known for Atma only. So 4 things I will give in you in nutshell. Ponder over these, then we will take on some other time. Pahले, when I have to address you, there needs to be a relation. Sambandh se hi sambodhan hota hai. Now here, many of you are initiated in SahajSmritiYog, but many of you are not. Now how will I address you both in the same sambodhan? It's a problem. Because if I address them, they have a relationship. you have a different relationship. So we say at least one relationship is universal, that is Atma. Isliye I begin with Mahatma, that now you are Atma, you become Mahatma. So there are three levels of Atma, Mahatma, Paramatma. So when, like one example again, Krishna is calling in his Gita Arjun Mahatma because he got initiated, because he recognized Krishna as his Guru. Krishna, Vasudev. That is very important. There is difference between Krishna and Vasudev. Krishna. So he recognized him. And their own words he says, Sa Mahatma, Sa Vasudev Sarva iti manye Sa Mahatma Shudurlabha. So Krishna's language is very, very deep and mystic. Even Arjun is getting deluded. So many times he says, you speak in such a cryptic language that I get deluded every time you say something. Because in a nutshell, from where I have read Gita, he has said nothing. It's just zero. Any grantha you read, there is nothing written in it if you have eyes. It is just a way to go. It is a means for creating a relationship. So संबंध एंड संबोधन, ये उद्बोधन नहीं है, उद्बोधन वो देंगे, ये संबोधन है. So there is a difference. तो संबंध से संबोधन होता है. So I was saying 4 terms. Those 4 terms are Guru, trust, soul and relationship. These 4 words are going to decide the future of humanity. You see, anywhere war is happening, lack of trust and lack of Guru. Because egos of the rulers are fighting. They don't listen to each other because everybody thinks themselves king. They don't care what is happening because they want to be in power, as Dr. Saab very well said. What is the worry of a politician? Next election. But it is done in such a way that it becomes difficult to decipher. Anyway, you don't have an option, either 2 or 3. But when you are awake and you are not sold, you give only to the person who has character. So we here in SahajSmritiYog say, शिष्यों का है शिष्य जो और मित्रों का मित्र, गुरुओं का है गुरु वही जो उज्जवल धवल चरित्र. तो यहां चरित्र निर्माण होता है. वही माता पिता का चरित्र होगा तो बच्चों का चरित्र अपने आप होगा. Automatically the children will go the right way. You need not teach them anything. They see what my parents are doing. They don't listen what they are saying. They will listen only when they say in your character, your worries and your clarity. So be SahajSmritiYog begin with my own family. First my wife only asked this. Ardhangini, Smitaji, she is sitting there. That if something is so good, I would want to experience it. I say, you sit then. And that is how it started. Then she says, no, this is such a big thing. Whole world is craving for it. You must take it to the whole world. Then strangely, my son who stayed, whole his child was there with me. When here I came, when he said, here only in his house he got initiated. He said, now I see you as what I want to see. So when I am giving you example even in my own family, when people are staying, we have only one child. He is staying with us, but when his time came, then only he could see those. So nobody can say that who is my Guru. One has to become ready and recognize. That is one. But parents have a role to guide their children that this is the way forward. So I will give viram to my Vani here. I have already told that this is the significance of this event. That we have to create in this world good parents so that good children are automatically coming into being. And then, since our knowledge is matchless in the world, everything is coming from here only, that Dr. Saab will prove through all subjects and everything, and he is creating wonderful syllabus. So it will be very much clear to all of us, and then you will have the self-confidence to go with this knowledge and with this education. Thank you very much for coming from all the places, here from Telangana, from Kerala, from Uttar Pradesh, from Karnataka. So in a microcosm, India is represented here.